Hi guys, Chris again, and on this video we're talking about getting deals. Let's call it deal talk. Okay, so the next bit of advice I'm going to give people is always make it as easy as possible for somebody to sell you their stuff. Do not make it hard for somebody to give you a deal. And going even further than that, make it easier to deal with you than it is to deal with the next guy, okay? I do this all the time. Now, you gotta know what you're doing, and you gotta be able to lose a bit of money. This was a bad buy. I paid $50 for this 1070. It ended up being defective. But the way I got this, the guy bailed on some other people. I don't even think he knew it was defective. I genuinely don't think he did. But the way that I picked that up out from under other people was I literally email the seller and I say, I'm ready to buy. Where am I picking it up? Now, typically, I try to make sure that the buyer is trustworthy by my experience with people and looking at their ad and saying, okay, they're checking all the boxes for a legitimate thing. You know, if somebody lets you pick the item up at their home, the chances that they're trying to actively screw you go down really far. So once you've determined that the deal is what you want, make it as easy as possible for the seller to deal with you. So if it's physically possible, if the risk isn't too big, if it's not like $1,000 item, if it's like a $100 item, and I know there are other people competing for the deal, I will message somebody and I'll say, where are we meeting? I have cash in hand, and I won't test the item. I know that sounds bad to some people, and if you're not able to take some risk, I have won so much more often than I have lost that it more than makes up for the every now and then loss. Anyway, I hope you guys find this informative, and thanks for watching the video.